Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here, and in this video I'm going to present what I believe is currently the strongest budget deck in Hearthstone, and it's once again Demon Hunter. Hey, I already built one Demon Hunter budget deck this season. That was the first budget deck that I built. And yeah, I had a bit of a 60% win rate with that one, but I felt that I can do better. And I found the way to do better. And the way to do better was actually to cut the Skull of Gul'dan, and with that also cut the Altruist the Outcast, because Altruist isn't very useful without the Skull, and instead going even more aggro. The key in the Scholomance Academy meta to succeed with these budget decks typically is to go more aggro. You just can't answer the value that priests or paladins or druids can put on the table, so what you need to do is you need to kill them quickly. And this deck accomplishes that with the addition of Marrow Slicer. Battlecry shuffle 2 soul fragments into your deck, that's totally irrelevant, don't care about that at all. It's a 4 mana 4/2 weapon, it's damage. And an anti-paladin, anti-priest, anti-druid deck card, the Cult Neophyte. 2 mana, 3/2 Battlecry, your opponent's spells cost 1 more next turn. So you can prevent Guardian Animals, you can prevent Libram of Hope, you can prevent Priest's board clears. A lot of stuff that you can prevent with this one so that you can have more time to just go face. And obviously, like with every other budget deck, the core card of the deck is the Voracious Reader. 2 mana 1/3 at the end of your turn, draw until you have 3 cards. The Reader just makes all the budget decks work. It's the reason you can afford to drop the Skull. You have all the card draw you need in that one piece. So you're doing demon hunting business as usual with this deck. You have some really sweet 1-drops. Then you go for these Berserkers, get some Guardian Oak Merchants on them, get some Beaming Sidekicks. You have a number of good value targets to protect. There's the Battle Fiend, there's the Amani Berserker, the Bonechewer Brawler, and even the Satyr Overseer, all worthy of protection. And then you try to protect them, gain a good board, go face, use your own face to trade away any opponent's minions so that your own minions survive and can deal more damage. This is the deck that I finished my Legend climb this season. I had 100% win rate with this deck over the past couple of ranks and ended up landing in Legend with this one, so you don't really need a lot of dust to get there. If you enjoy this content, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can also support the content that I create by joining as a paying member on YouTube or joining as a subscriber on Twitch, where I live stream 6 days a week, so check down below for a link to my Twitch channel if you're interested in that. And now, let's go take a look at the best budget deck in Scholomance Academy in action. I can't keep those expensive cards. Did I need to look harder for a 1-drop? Maybe I did. Neophyte won't do much in this fight, right? But the same goes still to my opponent. They also need to have a 1-drop. They have a 1-drop. I'm sad. So in order to survive this, I need to coin the Underwing. Then I have the option to hero power next turn with the Underwing if needed.
Let me work my magic.
2 Initiates. And a Charger. Powerful. Powerful stuff. So what do I need to do to respond to that? I mean, I can kill this entire board. I suppose I want to as well. But I do take a bunch of damage while doing so. That was double Initiate, and Demon Company was obviously a strong opener. We'll see if I have tools to challenge that or not. I might not. I might not have it. If there's like a Bonechewer Brawler or something here, at least that wasn't a Bonechewer Brawler. Some consolation. I play the Neophyte. That one. Let's see, let's make spells a little bit more expensive at least. Neophyte might still be killed with an expensive spell. That's possible. Or with the Marrow Slicer. Or the Marrow Slicer can just go face. I suppose that also works. Yeah, just go face. Who cares about anything else, really? Drop a pair of Berserkers and kill that. Next turn I do have a Claybound Adept. Obviously my opponent has a Claybound Adept potentially this turn. We'll see. I kind of also would have wanted to do a Neophyte to prevent a Skull. I just might not have enough here. But that double Initiate Demon Company was a strong opener. Okay. Well, I might be able to recover from this. It's not impossible. Because I'm obviously going to hit face here. When I hit face, I can then Claybound Adept that one, which allows me to kill both of these. But now if that is a Skull, I needed to prevent it with the Neophyte probably. But I mean, there's 16 damage on the board on my side too. No, the Skull is coming next turn. It's the Polkelt version. And I can make it so that Skull is the only thing that can be played with this Neophyte. Then I can do the Overseer. And I can hit face. And these are also going to the face. So now the Demon Hunter draws the Skull and it costs 7. So Skull giving Marrow Slicer cannot be played. There's not enough mana. The deck is now ordered, so these cards cannot be played. And then the Demon Hunter is dead. And then we won. Look at that. It might not be. Have you found any application for Keymaster Alabaster? No. I have not found anything whatsoever for that one. Paladin kept everything. I'm a little sad about that because I think I'm going to lose with a hand like this. I really needed a Battle Mage or Battle Fiend for one. Maybe I needed to keep the Demon Companion for the off chance that I pick up a useful card. Because from here, of course, the Paladin can simply... Paladin is going to have a buff for this, right? Almost certainly. But there's nothing I can do. This hand doesn't allow me to win. I think it's worth a try. I'm silver 4. Like, I can't help that. There's nothing I can do about that. Sure, you can play that deck to legend, if you have skill. Yeah, so you can do it with many other decks as well, so really, like, everyone wants me to tell them whether they should craft decks or not, so that they relieve themselves of the responsibility. And there's not a whole lot I can say about that, really.
I must have slain 100 or so.
Well, that was weak. Consecration is probably the worst case scenario for me. The way to play around Consecration is to hit into this one. And give it Divine Shield again. And then go face with these. Let's see. We need someone to blame. Yeah, but I mean, like, what even can be the answer to those questions? I can only tell you that I played that deck for 7 ranks and I had 80% win rate with it and I did extremely, extremely well. But you might be unable to replicate that success. Do you want to trade that away? Because I am being offered the opportunity. Is there a consecration in hand there? Has it all been set up for the consecration?
Get knocked down!
Maybe it has all been a setup for the consecration.
Hey, I got you, friend.
And maybe I will do it like this.
I feel bad for you.
Yeah, you can face tank 6. Go ahead. I'm fine with that. There could still be consecrations in the future. What is the 1-drop? It can be from any class.
Useful things, eager to share.
Okay, that doesn't matter. There's another 1-drop. I won't be able to play around consecration anymore. Need to get the reader out there. And the other satyr.
All I see is weakness.
So this one kills that one. And I'll face tank this one. Now there is a choice. If there's a consecration, then these two don't die to it. So the paladin will still have to swing into one or the other. Either deny the reader draws, or deny the overseer minions. Cannot do both.
I must have slain 100 or so.
Okay, and...
Reporting for duty.
I know what you did.
well, there won't be any secrets. Do you kill the reader, or do you kill the satyr? Choices. So I have 8, 9, 10 damage. I need another 5 damage. So if I roll the Leok, I win instantly. I didn't. So 4, 8, 10, 11, 12 damage, 13 damage. I'm 2 off. That means that I will be trading. Right. Yeah, I think that means trading. Trading and playing the rest of my hand. There's been one discount on the Librams, so Libram of Hope cannot be played next turn. So this one goes there, and this one goes there, and I will play this one. And this one goes there, and I'm going to hero power that one down, and this one goes there, and I will buff up the satyr, and I will play that, and these are going face. A board like this. Again, consecration doesn't do much. Get another 3 cards. They can be coin into the Libram of Hope. Yeah, that can be played now. Although I can smack through that Libram of Hope. So it's not a disaster. So this one pops the Divine Shield. Then I'll face tank 8 with the Marrow Slicer. Marrow Slicer. Hero power. But I would also need to play 2 minions on this board. Let's see about that companion now. Not the big companion, so this one goes away. This one goes away. I can play a Neophyte here. Then I can hit into that one. Get some more stuff on this board. These are going face. Get the Paladin down to 8. Paladin's spells cost 1 more. So right now another Libram of Hope cannot be played. Libram of Justice together with Consecration cannot be played because of the Neophyte.
The victory is yours.
And victory. I think I can give this hand a try. Just hope that the Paladin doesn't have too good stuff here. Obviously, if Paladin gets to do one drop, oh no, one drop, sweet. Then I'm going to do the Initiate.
Let me work my magic.
Initiate Coin Battle Mage, I believe. Let's try this. If Paladin still doesn't have anything special, I'm going to go with the Bone Chewer Brawler. If Paladin has that, I'm going to sacrifice the Battle Mage. Then I can just develop the Battle Fiend. And then I can sacrifice the Battle Mage to take that one out. So I don't give the Paladin a buff platform here. And I remain fairly threatening. Oh, that's a good one. Very, very annoying. I can't effectively get rid of that. I have to sacrifice a minion. So I have to sacrifice the Initiate because this one keeps growing. Yeah, I still don't want to give the Paladin a buff platform here.
I grow.
Is it the Bone Chewer or the Umberwing? The Bone Chewer probably. I swing with the Umberwing immediately next turn, I think. I think this is the way this goes. I just can't let the Paladin have a buff platform here. It's too scary. There could be the 4-2, which allows the Paladin to hit into the Bone Chewer. I can kill the 4-2 with the Umberwing hero power. So Paladin can still kill the minions, but at least there's some face tanking involved. Yeah, Marrow Slicer on this would be... that would be too much, so... it's this one, and then the Umberwing, and the hero power. But obviously I do lose from Consecration from here. So hopefully there's no Consecration. Consecration would be a keep in this matchup and there are no kept cards left. So I don't have a particular reason to believe that there is a Consecration in hand. But it could be. And it would probably win. That one is fine. Playbound Adept handles that one rather nicely. So I hit into it and I use the Playbound Adept on it. And one of these, and then there's still a couple that get to go face here. And then I have the Marrow Slicer coming next turn. Does the Paladin have healing or another taunt? Because I have lethal damage on board. Paladin has to heal or taunt. And this doesn't look like a heal or taunt to me. Well, Voidwalker.
The light protects me.
Nah, just an Argent Squire. 8, 9, 9 plus 5, 14, dead Paladin. Marrow Slicer and hero power. And then we just go face. And that's one dead Paladin. Perhaps. We'll see. Priest at least mulliganed everything, that's a piece of good news. Demon Companion time. 2-2, okay, that's alright. An imprisoned Vile Fiend. What if there's a Breath of the Infinite next turn? I'm slightly concerned about that. This one doesn't wake up next turn. So my plan here... my plan here is to play both of the Guardian Orc Merchants this turn. And next turn I'm going to play Reader Coin Neophyte. So this turn there has to be a spell first of all, and then I will only draw one card from the reader. There are also ways to kill the reader. But will there ever be a way for me to draw multiple cards from the reader? If I don't spend the coin this turn... I think I want to do it like this. And put all of these to the face. So this one wakes up. It can be... There's the 4-cost Apotheosis can be used. But there is a Divine Shielded Taunt minion on the way. 4-cost Breath of the Infinite can be used. But I cannot kill the priest here, right? No, obviously I cannot, I only have 10 damage here. Killing that is so expensive. That means priest heals to full. But I'm not getting any draws.
Demons?
What if there is a Holy Nova for next turn? Do I really spend 3 of these minions to kill the Vile Fiend? The Apotheosis was still good. I might spend 3 of these minions to kill that Vile Fiend. And then just put a little bit of more stuff out there. Let's see if this is going to be enough. It's still difficult to kill the 1/5. There could be penance and something. Well, that's going to be totally random what it steals. If it doesn't jank the 1/5, then... Alright. This is good. Any way for me to draw cards? If I don't let that go down 3 health, I'm not drawing any cards. This can still be buffed. I think I can afford that. This one goes there. This one goes there. These could trade that away. I think I'm actually trading it away now to deny more buffs on it. There could be another Cabal Acolyte as well. Alright. Kronks is fine. I want to draw cards. If there's a second Apotheosis, that's kind of a problem now, isn't it, though? There can also be a Soul Mirror. Five plus 4, 9 damage to the priest. Puts the priest only to 16. But I get another 2 draws. I think I must risk it. Go face with all of these. Just grab those draws. I mean, that Galagrond cannot be played. It doesn't do anything. Soul Mirror would be the best card for the priest. But even Soul Mirror isn't awesome. It's just mediocre. How many cards do I want to draw? I want to draw as many cards as possible, right? If I draw only 1 card... No, I can draw 2 cards by not equipping the Umberwing yet. No, I'll still only draw 1 card. It's going to be the Umberwing. I'm going to hit into that one. But is the Claymore Adept going face or to the Kronk? It's going to the Kronks, right? I think it has to go to the Kronks, and that one goes face. And I draw 1 card. Alright, priest is down to 15. Second Apotheosis is the scary part. Not much else scares me, but second Apotheosis does. Powered Feast doesn't matter. Wave of Apathy is strong again, though. Still so many removal pieces left in that priest deck. Can't really do much about the 3/7 here. I try to buff that up a little. I haven't seen a single holy nova or anything like that. I'm just going to empty my hand, am I not? Yeah, I'm just going to empty my hand. This one goes here, so I get to draw more cards. This one gets on the board. Full board. Yeah, we're going for the full board. Trade there. These go face. Let's see what the priest can do next. I draw another 3 cards. And what does the priest have? Priest had a Plague of Death. I didn't expect that. I'm a little bit sad about it, of course. But it's also not the end of the world. The Amani and the Battle Fiend. Amani and the Battle Fiend at hero power to hit face. Okay. That Plague of Death was a little bit of a surprise, and of course extremely good. Like, Priest is less than halfway through the deck, and Soul Mirror and Plague of Death have already both been seen, as well as 2 waves of Apathy. What does the Galagrunt kill? It was a mediocre minion, okay. 21. I mean, I'm pushing everything to the face, of course. There's not a whole lot in the way of alternatives for me here. Then we'll see whether it's going to be enough or not. Everything goes to the face. And we get the priest down to 4 health. And we have seen the Soul Mirror, we have seen the Plague of Death. We have seen 2 waves of Apathy, so I know this is not a Highlander priest. There is no Zephyrs in that priest deck. What can the priest find?
I do love a good study.
Priest can find a Devout Pupil. But nothing else, and the priest is dead. Priest got all the good cards, it wasn't enough. Demon Hunter wins, and that's Budget Legend again. Yay. It's easy. 1463. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.